What's going on, my Z Ninjas? Today we are going to be reviewing the new SH Figuarts from Naruto Sasuke Uchiha, Ninja Prodigy of the Uchiha clan. So here's the front of the box, looking very nice. You got SH Figuarts Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto, Tamashii Nations, and Bandai, and the Tamashii Nations quality sticker to show that this is real. Here's the top of the box with some stuff on it. Here's the side of the box with Sasuke Uchiha and him doing a pose. Here's another side of the box with him doing his Chidori. Here's the bottom of the box with him doing another pose. And here's the back of the box with him in some poses you could get him in with some of his accessories. But anyways, that's enough looking at the box. I have been waiting for this for months. Let's get him out of the box. Let's get this little plastic thing off. And here is Sasuke out of the packaging. And first hand impressions, it feels really amazing, like a really solid figure. Let's go over the details. So first of all, looking at the face, this looks really good. Like, it looks like Sasuke walked right out of the anime. The eyes are well painted. The face is really nicely sculpted. The headband is clean. No paint splotches anywhere. Very nicely detailed. His hair is nicely sculpted, spiky on the back. And yeah, it looks really good. Nicely sculpted all throughout the back, the nice spikes. And his shirt's got some really good looking wrinkles and more wrinkles here to show that it's kind of like a baggy shirt. Very nicely detailed. Wrinkles all throughout. And here his wristbands, or I think at this point they're forearm bands with a little belt buckle on each end. Yep, there you go. And in the back there's his Uchiha clan symbol, nicely painted. There's his little ninja butt pouch. Shorts are nicely sculpted through here. And you get some bandages with his kunai pouch. And there are his knees, and there's some wrappings around his shins. Nice sculpted wrappings all throughout his shins. And here are his ninja sandals. And it's about not much going on, but overall this looks like Sasuke. It looks very accurate. I like the way this looks a lot. Now let's move on to the accessories. So for the accessories, he comes with his normal stern face and two fist hands we already saw. And next we got a few faces. First we got this cocky smirking face, which looks really nice. Focus, there we go. And yeah, this a Sasuke smirking face, that's pretty cool. Very nice looking. Next we got his yelling, screaming face with his Sharingan. And it's his Sharingan he had in the beginning of Naruto, the two Tomoe Sharingan. as you could see there. Today he only comes with one Sharingan face. Like, I mean, it's a nice looking Sharingan face, but the fact it only comes with one, I mean, that's kind of disappointing. But it's for the screen face, so that's pretty cool. Next we got his blowing face for when he's doing the fireball jutsu, and this is another face I wish had a Sharingan, and I wish we could have gotten a stern Sharingan face. But this is pretty cool too. Him blowing his lips, going to do a fireball jutsu. Very nice. And for Sasuke, this is pretty unique. We get a comedic shock face, which I think looks really well done. Very nice. And the way you get the faces on is simple. You just pop his head off like this, then you slide the face off, get a new face you want, and you just slide it in. There you go. And you just pop his head back on. There you go, as simple as that. And we got Sasuke screaming with his Sharingan face, which is a really good looking face, and the tongue looks really well detailed. Next we get one singular kunai knife, which looks cool, and the way you get to grip and the way he grips it is simple. Let's pop this hand off, pop a grippy hand on. He comes with a pair of grippy hands. You get some grippy hands on him, then you take the end ring, you pop it off, then you slide it through, and you put the little ring back on. Be sure not to lose it. It is a very small piece. There you go, you got Sasuke holding his kunai. So you get a pair of grippy hands for that. And then you also get a pair of clenching finger hands. I'm only going to show one hand each. You got a pair of clenchy hands, like he's gonna grab his arm to do Chidori, or he's about to do Chidori. Next we get the 1,000 Years of Death hands, or Charging Up Chakra hands, which look really nice, and they're two hands sculpted together. Nice. Next we got a pair of karate chop hands, or kamami hands. There we go. Next we got one hand for when he's blowing the fireball jutsu. Very nice. And we got a pair of wider grippy hands here with the thumb out. And what is this for? It is for his demon wind shark and windmill of shadows. How does he grip onto it? I guess like this. He grips onto it like this. He goes with a pair of these hands to hold this demon wind shuriken, which looks super cool. Very nice and very sharp, so be careful with that. But yeah, he comes with a pair of gripping hands for that. And you already saw he comes with a pair of gripping hands for the kunai, as you already saw. And next he comes with the first time in SH Figuarts history, he comes with a fireball jutsu. And it looks absolutely fantastic. It is sculpted with detail, the nice swirl in the middle. Very nice. And I like how it starts off as a bright orange here and kind of moves to a more transparent end here. Transparent orange. And it's sculpted amazingly. That's some good detailed looking fire. And the way you get on is pretty cool. So it comes with a clear acrylic stand. You just pop this on. Pop this in here. Yes. And then there's a little hole right here in the fireball. And you just plug it in. Okay, and there you go. You got Fireball Jutsu and Sasuke screaming out fire. Ah! Very nice. And of course he comes, you can't have Sasuke without his Chidori. And this looks a lot more crazy and wild than the Shippuden version. That's because this version, he was just starting to learn Chidori, so it's not as controlled or refined as later in Naruto Shippuden. And it looks all spread out, wild and crazy. And yeah, it looks really cool. I love the more solid white blue in the middle, and as it goes out, it turns to more transparent blue. And there's a little hole there in the middle, so and the way you got him is you take the wrist peg, you align the hole, plug it in, and there you go, you got Sasuke doing his Chidori, and it looks absolutely crazy. Fantastic. Alright, now let's move on to his articulation. Let's move these out of the way. Alright, moving into articulation, we're going to start up and work our way down. So for his head, he could look up a good amount, pretty much almost all the way. Very nice. Look down with the neck. He could look up this much. With the neck, he could look down a good amount, so like he's trying to eat his collar. Collar. But his collar is a flowing piece, which I guess is cool. So it won't get in the way of the articulation. Like, it's a nice little flowy piece. So that's nice. Side to side, he could move like this. And looking around, he could do that. pretty easily. Although his head more does pop off. Or did I not put it on right? So yeah, you can look over this way and you can look over that way with ease. For arm articulation, he has beautiful butterfly joints in his arms. Very nice. His arms could do 360. No, they cannot. What's this? Oh boy. Maybe his arms can't do a 360. Wow, that's not good. I mean, I could pop it back in. There we go. Okay, so avoid doing 360s with his arms. They could just go out about this much. They could go back this much so he could do the Naruto run. His arms go out to the side this much. Double jointed elbows that bend up to 90 degrees. Wrist swivel. And of course, wrist hinge. Then for ab crunch, he cannot go forward that much, which is a bit disappointing. I mean, he could kind of go forward a little bit, but not much. I mean, without the lower torso, it's just this little bit. And with going back, he kind of can't. Just a little bit. But with the lower torso, he could lean back about this much, which is good. And he can lean forward about this much, which is pretty cool. And they sculpted his body underneath, which, okay, I guess. Next, for kicking out to the sides, he could almost do the splits. Very nice. He could kick forward about this much, pretty much all the way. He could kick back about this much, less so because they give him a butt. But yeah, it's pretty good though. Then double jointed knees, or what? No. Oh yeah, double jointed knees that bend back all the way. We get a bit of a thigh swiveling there. Then, ankle goes down this much. Ankle goes up a lot. Ankle rocker like he's breaking his own foot. And of course, toe hinge. Very nice. Now let's move on to final thoughts. Moving on to final thoughts. It's a great looking figure with a ton of cool accessories. But where the weak point is the articulation. The arm popping off was not cool, and the torso articulation was kind of lackluster. Which is a shame because Sasuke is one of the most agile characters. So, for final thoughts, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Yeah, great looking figure, a lot of good accessories, but the articulation is not the best. So overall, it's 8 out of 10. I got this figure at www.bigbattoystore.com. I will leave a link in the description below so you could get your own. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like, comment down below what you think of the video, and subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And I will see you guys next time.